Hi everyone, it's Jamie here, and today we're going to be learning about lists and functions in Python. Okay, so we already know that a list is an array of items, but what exactly is a function in terms of using it with a list? So a function is something that we're going to use in order to make a list do something, or in order to make something do something to a list. For example, we could have the function append, and that would add something to a list. Okay, so let's start off by creating our list. In this case, I'm going to be doing a shopping basket with empty parameters. Okay, and let's create our function. So my function is going to be called append, and inside of here, we're going to have shopping basket, which is our variable, and then we're going to do dot append, and we're going to do the parameter of item. Okay, and let's create a while loop. So we're going to do a while true. So while the program is still running, we're going to ask a user what they would like to add to the basket. So keep in mind that this item variable is referenced 2 times now. So item is equal to string input add what item to the shopping basket. Okay, and we're going to leave some space for an answer. And then underneath that, we're going to print the shopping basket. So we're going to have what we have just added printed. But first we need to call our function. If you remember, we created one. So let's call the function append. And let's actually make this a bit prettier. So let's change our print. So print string, and we're going to do shopping basket. So we're going to do that. And then outside of there, we're going to do our shopping basket variable. Okay, so if we go ahead and run this script now, we should be able to see what happens. Okay, so we're asked what item we would like to add to the shopping basket. So I'd like to add eggs. Okay, so our shopping basket now has eggs in it. But what if we want to add milk? Okay, so I'm now adding milk. What if I want to add bacon? Type in bacon and so on. But what if we want to remove an item from a list? Well, that can be done in a very similar way. So let's create a new function. We're going to do a template, so we're going to be using everything we've done here to create a new version of the program. So instead of doing append, we're going to do shopping basket dot remove, and we're going to do item, okay? And we're going to do while true, okay? And we're going to do item is equal to string input remove what item from the shopping basket. Okay, and then we're going to call our function remove, and we're going to then print our shopping basket. Okay, and let's add our variable shopping basket into there. But first we actually need to make a list. So you see that we've done shopping basket up here. That's wonderful, but it has no items in it, and therefore we can't remove anything. So let's actually start adding items. So I'm going to add eggs to there. I'm going to add milk. Okay, I'm going to add cheese, I'm going to add bacon, I'm going to add bread, and I'm going to add Coca-Cola, because everyone needs a glass of Coke now and then. Okay, so let's run this program now, and we can see what happens. So we're asked, well, a better way to do this would be, let's print our shopping basket first. Okay, so let's print the shopping basket. This way we can actually see what we're working with. Okay, so we can see the shopping basket. The items are there. So let's remove an item. So we're going to remove eggs. Okay, so now we no longer have eggs in our list. But what if we want to remove something else? So let's remove cheese. Keep in mind you have to use the correct capitalization. So if you type in Coca-Cola, it shouldn't actually work in the same way. You can see we got an error. So you need to do the correct capitalization. Okay, let's try this once again. So let's run the program. Okay, and we can see what we've got in the shopping basket. So let's type in some items. So I want to remove bacon from my basket. I want to remove bread because I didn't actually mean to buy bread. And let's remove Coca-Cola because it's very, very unhealthy. So let's remove Coca-Cola. So now we only have 3 items in our list. Okay, so let's conclude what we can do with functions and lists. So we can create a list, or we can create an empty list. And then we can create a function, either append or remove, Doesn't matter what you actually call the function, but you need to assign it correctly. And then we need to do either remove to remove an item from a list, or we need to do append. And then we need to pass what variable we're using through the command. Okay, and then we're printing a string of shopping basket, so we can print any string that we like, and then we can print the variable, which is the shopping basket or the list. So then we're doing while true, so a true loop. So while our shopping basket is true, whilst it still has items in it, we're going to ask the user what item they would like to remove from the basket, call the remove function, so we're going to call this up here, and then we're going to remove whatever they type in, okay? And then we're going to do print a string of shopping basket, and then we're going to print the shopping basket variable, which is referenced here, 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 and here. But remember, it doesn't just have to be remove. We can do append, and instead of removing items, we can add them. Okay, so you hear a lot about people saying, ooh, remove yourself from my life. Well, we're actually going to take that into Python and use that to create something fun. So we're going to create a list called people, and inside of this list will be a list of people. So we're going to do John, we're going to do Michael, we're going to do Elizabeth, just a random few names, no one specific. We're going to do Becky, okay, we're going to do Smithy, and we're going to do Bart. Okay, and let's create our remove function. So def remove, let's do empty parameters, and we're going to do people dot remove, and then we're going to do a string of item, a parameter of item, okay, and then we're going to print string of people remaining in life, okay, and then outside of that we're going to do the people, okay, and then we're going to do while true. So while our statements are true, we're going to do rem people is equal to string input remove what person from your life, okay, and then we're going to call the remove function, great, and we're going to then print a string of people remaining in life, great, and then outside of that parameter we're going to do people. Okay, so then let's remove our previous program, okay, and let's save this and we can go ahead and run it. Okay, so the people remaining in our life are John, Michael, Elizabeth, Becky, Smithy, and Bart. Okay, so I want to remove Michael because he's an annoying person. Oh, we did something wrong. The reason this happened is because we actually referenced to a previous item. We should have done people because we're not removing items anymore. So let's actually run that again. Whoops. So let's tools, spline REPL, Python. Whoops again. Let's try this one more time. Okay, so we can see that people in our life are John, Michael, Elizabeth, Becky, Smithy, and Bart. So I want to remove John because he can be annoying. Oh, we've done something wrong again. The reason we've got this error is because, again, we haven't referenced to the correct variable. We're supposed to be referencing to rem people because that is the input that we're getting from the user. So let's try this one final time and see if we can get this to work. So, people remaining in life, John. I want to remove John. He is so annoying, you know. Let's remove Smithy too. He's posh and stuck up. Ew, I don't like Elizabeth because she's dead judgmental, you know. And I don't like Michael either because he can be really rude. And now we're left with Becky and Bart, an alliterating pair of names, and the two people left in our life. So we've just taken something literal in life and we've used it in a programming language. So we've just made a complete comparison of two different things. Okay, so that is how you use lists and functions in Python. If you'd like to learn more, check out my channel and subscribe. Thank you for watching.